how you doing? Is anyone actually watching this? As you probably know, I've had massive issues streaming lately, so thought I'd test it out in my garden because it's nice. Oliver, leave. Leave! My dog is eating chicken manure pellets because he's not mentally sound, that animal. Oliver, leave. I don't know if it is or not, can't tell. I'm using that Streamlabs app on the phone because for some strange reason I can't get on YouTube Live. It's crazy, ridiculous, and YouTube are no help whatsoever, so hey ho. Anyway, till next time people. Oh, somebody is watching. Hello Dojo, how you doing? Hey, maybe it is working. Maybe it is working. Hang on a second, mate. Oliver, leave. Get down. Go on, in. Sorry, I have to sort my dog out. Go on, in. In. So the stream's good then, is it, mate? I've been having massive issues with YouTube lately. I don't know why. Can't figure it out. It must be working if you're watching. Maybe this is the way I'm going to have to do it from now on. Ah, that's good. That's good. Cheers, mate. Thanks for that. Yeah, I'm using Streamlabs because I just can't get on using the YouTube app anymore. It just says error broadcasting connection constantly. I don't know why. People have said it's the settings on my channel, but if that's the case, how come I can get on live here? I have no idea. No idea whatsoever. So yeah, feel like I can show you guys my garden now because it's not that much of a state. Because the end of last year it was the right state, but it's getting there slowly. It's getting there slowly. Yeah, it is weird, mate. Crazy, absolutely crazy. But this Streamlabs seems to be working there. I'm struggling with the settings on this Streamlabs. It's not exactly easy. I wouldn't say I was. Well, I thought I was pretty tech-minded, to be fair. I mean, I've had 15 years of working as a graphic designer and using Photoshop and InDesign and Illustrator and everything else, and Macs and everything. So it's not like I'm archaic to the ways of computers. But fighting with YouTube and Streamlabs and this, that, and the other, it's crazy. It's like a whole new language for me. I will flip the camera around anyway and you can all see my garden, so bear with me. So, there's the shed. The surf shack. There's the places we've been on holiday and how far they are from our house. Still got a couple more to go up actually. Freaky Geek, how you doing? You alright? It's my daughter's playhouse, which needs some TLC for the summer. I've moved all the pots. Oh, I don't know what's up, Freaky Geek, with the settings. I'm fighting at the moment with YouTube. Had to put this fence up to stop the dog getting to the top of the garden because he was becoming a bit of a pain. Tulips have started popping up. Everything's starting to grow now, including the weeds. These are daylilies. I've split them. They are split now. One plant is now gone into 2 pots and what was left over is now in the front garden. You can see the dog's been out, look. Trod on the daffodils. He's trod on the daffodils to get up there to try and get into the back garden. That's next door's dog that never shut up. Parsley, that self-seeds every year and just comes back stronger and stronger. This is the wildlife pond. Somewhere in there's some snails and there's some frogs. And there's a little hedgehog ladder in case anything falls in, it can get out. And that wire's there to stop anything getting in and feasting on the goodies inside. Ah, cheers mate, it's getting there slowly. It wasn't nice when we moved in. It was a right tip. To be fair, I've still got areas I've got to do. That's hopefully be a summer house there. Got a massive drainage issue as well. It's really wet. I started to build this rockery here. I haven't got around to weeding that yet. Last year that looked really nice, but it needs weeding. And that's my dumping area because I can't see that from the house. That's where I keep all my plant pots, buckets, and my coracle. Because you can't consider yourself a Shropshire lad unless you've got a coracle. And I was given that coracle and I now need to repair it and get it on the River Severn. That's planned for this year. Yeah, so that's a little bike store that then turned into a dumping area. But last year I grew a load of salad on the roof of the shed and it worked out quite well. But I got a load of timber free in the winter, so the top of my shed's just become a pile for my timber, because the whole idea is I can use all this timber to sort this summer house out in the corner and then I'll have somewhere to sit and have a cup of tea. This is my cold frame, again all recycled. I didn't know you were a Shropshire lad, mate. Yeah, so that's my cold frame. I've popped all the plastic on it now, simply to get the weeds to grow. Sounds daft, but if I get the weeds to grow, it means I can hoe them off. And they're just starting. You can probably see inside. Just starting to grow. So I give that a few days, maybe a week, and then I can hoe it off again. And I know that that'll be clean under there. This is an old tent frame, which last year I grew my beans up. And it worked really well, so I'm going to use it again this year. Just needs to be straightened up a bit, but yeah, there we go. It's not a very big garden, but to be perfectly honest, you can get a lot of stuff in here if you pack it in and think about where you're putting stuff. Have to have raised beds here because the ground is so wet. Even in the summer it's so wet. We tried to grow a lawn and it was just terrible. We just you can't grow anything. We can see the state of it. You know your soil's rubbish when you can't even grow weeds. My Christmas tree, that was about 2 foot tall, came from a pot from Asda, and that was actually at my last house, and I dug it up and brought it with me, and now it's probably the best part of, I don't know, I'd say 9 foot. And if ever I move from here, I intend on digging it up and taking it with me again. So yeah, that's about it really. Don't know what else to show you. As you can see, the roof of the shed over there, I collect everything I can get for free to use in the garden. Even my pagoda thing was free. Lincolnshire lad, that's where the sausages come from. I like Lincolnshire sausages. Lincolnshire sausages. Say that 5 times after 10 pints of Guinness. Right, if you hear a kerfuffle, it's because this bench has given way. I'm going to attempt to sit on it. Ready? Oh, it's still alive. I thought this bench was past it. It hasn't been repaired or painted for about 10 years, but still feels pretty solid, to be honest. Yeah. So there it is, guys. That's my garden. I will do a proper live stream again now I've sorted out all these settings and stuff. That's the plan anyway. I get a better quality of picture on my phone as well, and you can see stuff better. Well, I hope it's a better quality of picture. It should be. I've got my settings set up so even off the 3G I can get a decent, live stream going, because the plan is to do a couple from the allotment in the summer. I want to do a live stream with a campfire, and we can all get the beers in, and we can all have a chat and a drink and this, that and the other, so that'll be nice. But it obviously all depends if this live stream app works. So yeah, fingers crossed, people. If anyone's got a question, feel free to fire it up. If not, I will probably go in the next 5-10 minutes, because this, like I said, this was just a test really, and I thought, well, I might as well do it from home. What's everyone been planting anyway? I was down the allotment today. I've started to put up my greenhouse. Oh, that's good. I'm glad it's a good picture. Yeah, so I was down the allotment today and started to put up the second greenhouse. Father-in-law came down there to help me with the frame, and then I've started putting the glass up, so that's good. And then I sorted my strawberries out. If I'm not live on YouTube, I'm using an app called Streamlabs, which I found on that Nick Nimmin YouTube channel, and I thought, well, I'll give that a go, and that seems to have worked. It's not easy though. It's not as easy as the YouTube app was dead simple. It was just click and play, and then you're live. Streamlabs is a little bit more complicated, and you're never quite sure. Well, I was never quite sure whether I was live or not. So I've done about 8 tests this week, and then tested it and then deleted and tested and deleted, and every time I've tested it I've been unlisted and I've not been live. And then I've looked at my channel stats and I found a video, and then obviously I realised that I was unlisted, but I think I figured it out now how to get live. And I only get the comments up for a little bit and then they disappear, so I'm still learning this app. Yeah, tons of things to do. Yeah, I know that feeling, I really do. Yeah, most everything does take some learning, it really does. I was saying before, I'm normally pretty good with technology, but fighting with this at the moment. So yeah, and because this was only a test, I haven't got my tripod or my stick, so I'm actually holding the camera, and it's absolutely killing my hand at the moment to keep it up by my ugly mug. So yeah, what else was I going to say? Oh yeah, sorted my strawberries out today as well. I don't know if anyone, excuse me, don't know if anyone of you know that your strawberry plants only last about 3 years, and then they start to get weak, and then they don't produce as much fruit. So really and truthfully, every year you should save your runners and put them in a pot and put them to one side, or move them, let them self-set somewhere, and then get rid of your strawberry bed and then almost like start from scratch. So I've done that again this year, so that should be me good now for the next 2-3 years of strawberries, because I've replanted, let me work this out, 25 runners I've replanted today, so that's 25 strawberry plants, and they're in now, so I probably won't get strawberries till a little bit later in the season, but I'm not too fussed about that. I've got a pot in the corner you've probably seen, which has got strawberries in it. I'll show you. Believe it or not, that pot last year produced an absolute ruck of strawberries. I was just giving him fertiliser, which was my own wee, because I read that your own wee is good fertiliser, so that's what I was doing. And I had so many strawberries out of that little pot. But I would like to plant them on. I was thinking about having a strawberry rockery here, but I haven't decided yet. Okay, guys. Yeah, well, I've got to get off too. Actually, I got things I need to do. But it's really nice speaking to you all. Thanks for logging on and checking me out and this, that, and the other. Oh, something's just attacked me. I think it was a mozzie or something. Yeah, it's been good. At least I know it's working now. That's the main thing. So I will bid you adieu, auf Wiedersehen, and goodbye. And until next time, people, as always, speak soon. Thanks for coming over, and I hope you like my garden. I've got to find out how to end this stream now. Yeah, cheers, guys. Yeah, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Yeah, well, hopefully I'm going to do a live stream again on either Friday or Saturday night, but I'm sure you'll see it on one of the feeds somewhere. Cheers, mate. Cheers, David. I will have a good weekend. Pull the plug. Ready, steady. See you later, people.